product was fantastic last weekend, and meanwhile, as Joseph Sarno is at the opposite side of face-off X, he commits a face-off violation, and we are underway. Yeah, Benjamin went 11 of 15 at face-off X last week, and the victory against Wagner was a huge difference in that game. It was also a regular to pick up ground balls. So the Highlanders start things off with possession, and we get you the starters under Eric Wolf today. As first, the Highlanders looking for a pass a bit wide of Gavin Wilson on the feed from Garrett Muscatella. Will be a turnover, and Lindenwood headed the other way. In attack today, Jack Bowie coming off a hat trick plus an assist, being the difference making that win against Wagner. It's joined by Gavin Wilson, Owen Corey up in attack. In midfield, Logan Home, Garrett Muscatella, Brandon Wasatowski, with Wasatowski having the game winner last week in the midfield. The back three include Josh Schreibus, fresh off a 4-calls turnover game against the Seahawks, 8 on the season, joined by co-captain Teddy Grimley. And at Bowerman, and in goal today will be Liam Brown, the senior from Cedar Grove, New Jersey, who has an 11.6 goals allowed average and a 57 save percentage, 77 saves on the year. Here's Lindenwood with an attack from up top. They'll continue to pass it around. Pressure from Schreibus, ball on the ground. Cam Smith picks it back up, goes with the dodge against the long stick. Peels back around, tries to hang up the Highlanders. Quick catch and shoot feed by J.P. Morris is wide. And as the clock down under 20, the Lions will get back to it. We'll get you the Lions starters momentarily. We'll tell you Blake Nolan's in goal again after 14 saves in the victory 3 weeks ago. The shot goes wide from Wesley Scursey, team leader, with 3 goals over the first 2 games. Late on the shot clock here down to 2. A shot saved by Liam Brown, picked up by the Highlanders, who will quickly try to go the other way. Scursey leads the attack for the Lions, joined by Ryan Kemp and Cam Smith, a defending Division II All-American. Back the other way, though, second consecutive game, Teddy quickly on the board, and the Highlanders make it 1-0. This is something that the Highlanders are getting better and better at over the last few games, and something that Eric Wolf wants this team to keep doing. The Pole gets involved in the score. Rinkley had his first career goal last week against Jack, making 2-2 games. And it's been recently the defense leading to offense that has been a key in the last 2 games in particular. Josh Schreibus with a goal against Manhattan and assist against Wagner. Also, Jack Bowie got 2 from Teddy Grimley. And then the short stick defensive goal from Devin Ford. So the transition's been good. Now a face-off man, a 1-0 lead for the Highlanders. As get you the starting midfield for Lindenwood. J.P. Morris, the first ever Oklahoma-born product to be in Division I men's lacrosse, is joined by Noah Worthing and Adrian Thompson as the ball loose here. Owen Corey trying to scramble to pick it up. A little bit of contact and no push in the back. We play on. Eventually, Bowie picks it up, but into more traffic it goes. Eventually, Lindenwood picking it up, then losing it. Somebody's got to get to it. And eventually, Brandon Wasatowski gets the job done. So back to NJIT possession, going up against the defensive starting 3 of Evan Janik, Brian Culver, and Jack Huntington. Huntington's been great with 6 calls turnovers in the first 2 games. Same with Culver, 6 ground balls, 5 calls turnovers. Helping to protect Nolan. Harry continues here for NJIT. Wraparound shot, and it's through. Garrett Muscatella able to beat inside Blake Nolan to make it 2-0. That's just the velocity on the wraparound before the eyes can locate the ball. So Garrett Muscatella, the junior from Long Valley, New Jersey, has his fifth of the season. The Highlanders off to a good start. And this is exactly what you want to do. The past few weeks have been a slow start for the Highlanders. They trailed at 1.41 last week against Wagner. Now they did have a 5-1 scoring advantage in the game's final quarter to get the victory. But here you're going up against a team that last played on February 18th in their first year's Division I program. A tournament appearance after earning the first title in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. But kind of a long layoff between games. It's not that they're going to necessarily play more poorly over the first, full 60 minutes, but for the first few minutes, there could be a matter of rust. The Highlanders want to take advantage of that, and they have so far. Another face-off win after their second goal, and in position to put the pressure on this new Division I program. Lindenwood, for those not familiar, from St. Charles, Missouri, on the Missouri River, a suburb of St. Louis. And this roster, as you look at it, it does kind of have that St. Louis vibe of being the gateway to the West. A lot of players from Minnesota, some from Idaho, some from Colorado, and also neighbors to the north from Canada, particularly in Ontario, familiar for the Highlanders and what they've done over the years. Austin Hamburger gives it away. Hamburger passes it a little bit off, but still scooped up by Logan Home. Bowie losing possession. And this ball not going to matter because the shot clock went to 0. And so, shot clock violation means turnover. And Lindenwood with possession. So far from the Highlanders, Gavin Wilson to Teddy Gridley for the first goal. Second goal from Garrett Muscatella as the bat keeps it alive. From Flip Fewman. They're a Colorado problem. Going to keep it alive. Now the Lions will settle things into attack. Not a lot we know in terms of sample size, obviously, with this being game 3 for the Lions. But they did show a strong start 3 weeks ago against LIU. The Sharks had a 4-goal run to tie it up at 8, but a late winner with a minute 6 left to go. For the first Division I victory with that shot off the mark. A goal at 106 came from Wesley Scorsese against Team 9, their goal this season. Carry and peel at GLE for Cam Smith. He loses the ball here though, and Schreibus helps to send it the other way. Do keep an eye on Cam Smith today. He has a 21-game point scoring streak for the Highlanders. Owen Corey, with a final second tally against Wagner last week, extended his streak to 15 games. And some of these statistical trends that we'll keep an eye on in terms of individual level. There's also some ranks and program history for NJIT that we'll discuss throughout this broadcast. But now the Highlanders are in attack. Muscatella already with the tally, looking for some space against the long stick. Being defended by Jake Hartjay, who was both a lacrosse and ice hockey player at Harvard University, now spending his graduate year here. Corey fires, the shot is wide, backed up by NJIT. Corey had 12 shots last week, but a heavy majority of them on goal. Was great performance by Wagner's Danny Brady in goal to deny what would have been a high-scoring game otherwise for Owen Corey. Wasatowski had 2 fourth-quarter goals. When he passes away, tight angle for the Muscatella shot. Highlanders were backing it up though. That was one for just someone closer to the pipe out of the shot. Probably went to tic-tac-toe for the Highlanders. Shot clock to 4. They'll be tossed away, and the flag goes down. Oh boy. We're going to have an interference penalty with the shot clock winding down to 0. That is a tough one to take if you're a Lions fan. There's Jake Hartjay. They've been very successful man up so far this season. Special teams have been great. 6 of 16 with the man advantage. 37.5%. Pass the low for Muscatella. Pops back to Corey. Islanders will keep the pressure on. Corey dodging, hands are free, passes away. The shot sniped up high by Gavin Wilson. It's a man up goal to make it 3-0 Islanders. Timeout called by Lindenwood. As Owen Corey on a skin pass with his 5th assist of the season. Finally, redshirt junior from Lindenwood, New Jersey. Gavin Wilson is 7th college season at 24.4. That's more on the good defensive. Doing things you want to do. In that regard, they're doing efficiency on goal percentage plus 2.1. Face-off percentage at 51.2. They are a slight advantages, but they're giving yourself a good chance to be in the fight as it's been throughout the season for the Islanders. Each of the first 5 games have been decided with 5 goals. Face-off violation this time against Billy Kroger. However, the Highlanders force the ball loose and it's out of bounds. Dawson Gillette turning it over, and NJIT quickly working into the offensive half. I think we're going to have a timeout the other way. That pass with the ball was not caught, and so Eric Wolf calls attention to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Highlanders were expecting that Saturday to play LIU when at the time Eric Wolf was the head coach. Keep the associations at that and focus on the cross as we continue here around the timeout. We've got Brendan Wasatowski being out by a long stick, keeping possession. Guarded by Brian Kahlberg. Passes to the far wing. A dodge, a spin by Owen Corey. He's guarded by a long stick as well. And Park J. Trying to work it against the short stick here. Skid pass from Muscatel. The shot fired off the side of the net by Wasatowski. Play on! And this time it's Gavin Wilson with a feed from Logan Owen. It's 4-0. This time we do see Wilson on his second. Against Wagner. Turns today, program history points, fourth in assists, 50 goals, 39 career goals, 4 redshirt juniors, and a great start for NJIT. Battle tough back and forth, and there was just a sense in the first 3 quarters, to be honest, that NJIT fully kind of settled into the game. There was some small mistakes being made, unable to capitalize on Wagner mistakes, and it all started to click and come together in quarter number 4. Some key face-off wins off of goals that spurred an early quarter rally to take the lead. And not to say that this was going to be a win penciled in by any sort of imagination. You can't pencil in any win individual and then across, in my opinion. But you do have the feeling coming off the victory against Wagner last week. You're at home against a team that in its first year in a new division, you have the expectation where you should kind of favor yourself a little bit. You're going to start off well. It's a shot saved. William Brown denying Wesley Skersey. Travis losing the ball. It's a great job on the diving effort from Cam Smith. Break on the run to go the other way. Smith is a bit slow to get up. Shot clanks off the pipe from Skersey and it's backed up by Liam Brown. So Lindenwood unable to take advantage off the turnover. And Smith is still gingerly trotting to the sideline, and that's a key factor for the Lions. Hopefully he's still good to go. We want to see his chance to keep a point-scoring streak alive, but frustration as he heads off, he must be feeling something there. Back the other way, though, NJIT with a clear. Really a fantastic effort, too. I want to see somebody instantly turn over calls and play. Here now the Highlanders. 4 points to start things off. 4 goals in this opening quarter, just about 10 minutes in. Hamburger shot never really wrapped around. It was scooped up by Gavin Wilson. Good job on the run. First effort with the long stick Thalberg in range. Sininski, the freshman, peels back. Labertino stumbles a bit, gets back to his feet, skips a pass that hits off one of the poles. And it doesn't matter who picks it up, it's a shot clock violation. This is down to third in the opening quarter. For NJIT, they've scored 4 goals on, let's see, the first 8 possessions or so. The other 3 are shot clock violations. And it does show a more deliberate pace for NJIT, but it's also showing that the Lions so far are struggling to disrupt the Highlanders. They're kind of more just holding and limiting the shot opportunities, which has had a fair share of success. There is going to be a flag that goes down. It was contact on the back on the shot effort, which was saved. Thomas Ortega drew the penalty. So far, Liam Brown's seen the shots very well. Third save of the opening quarter for Brown, who, look at the goalie ranks in terms of stats, he's probably going to be number 2 in most of them behind Nick Marzullo. And we're just getting confirmation. From Wilmington, North Carolina. It's called for unnecessary roughness. 1-minute penalties. NJIT's penalty kill's been solid. 80% so far this season. 16 kills in 20 situations. As the shot is rocketed high off of Lindenwood's J.P. Morris. Kemp gives away. Passing around the horn. Scursey gives to Morris, who will fire that shot off the mark. J.P. Morris along with the defender Evan Janik, both Mount St. Mary's transfers. They both have Division I experience. That's actually where J.P. Morris was the first Oklahoma-born player to play Division I men's lacrosse. Another shot went wide this time over Noah Berman. Quick restart. That's off the mark. Just wide, but well defended regardless by Liam Brown. Morris will give and go with Adrian Thompson. Thompson gives away, far wing, has it back, looking for Morris, rotating around, it goes to the near side. A stop and pass. Highlanders are closing and not lying on those hands to be free as Thompson's shot is slowed up. 5 seconds on the penalty clock. The shot clock reset it to 60, and I don't see why it would. The officials, I think, are having that discussion right now. It did not look like it hit off of Liam Brown. It certainly did not hit off Cage. And so the shot clock reset to 5 seconds. Penalty clock and shot clock the same. Tic-tac-toe opportunity up front. Catch and shoot denied at the doorstep. Great job by Brown looking for the pass ahead again. Werman gets it back and scores, but there is a flag down as Adrian Thompson got hit awkwardly. And Noah Werman, a first on the board for Lindenwood. It's 4-1. Sophomore from Aurora, Colorado. Werman in his first year with the Lions. After playing last year in Division III points. 5 assists, 7 goals over the last 3 games. In his second game of the season, his first goal as a Division I player. Werman did not play in the last game against LIU. Will look like that penalty.
Yeah. No more than me. No, I have another blue board, another goal.
There's going to be two penalties. One against the
Right.
That's a cross check. And there's also Jeff Schreivis getting a minute for a legal body check. So 2:38 left to go, first quarter. Big situation coming up here as Isaac Lanzner, the only man in the face-off unit, gets the face-off wing, keeps the possession, continues the carry. Man, what a job well done by Isaac Lanzner. That is absolutely fantastic. 1v3 essentially, and gets the job done himself. 11-15 at face-off, that 7 ground balls, 2 shots on goal against Wagner. Now, eventually Lindenwood gets possession. A timeout called by the Lions. So that, year 4v6 is going to be Lions. The Lions had only 11 of their 30 shots still on goal. So they're trying to get settled in here. Up 2 players want to capitalize. Islanders are closing in a good defensively. Shot fired wide by Skersey. Also credit NJIT, the defending ball cuts well. Skersey this time though will score. Doing so with 8 seconds left on the penalty. And so it's 4-2. Skersey with his 4th of the season.
Mike calls for the 19 Wesley Skersey.
His pass off the mark. And quickly turned over. Under duress on that pass. Wide of Garrett Muscatella. Pressure on here by the Highlanders. There's a loose ball pickup for the Lions. Weren't able to pick it up after the pressure from Denovich. Morris with the blow by. Did not to shoot. Didn't really have much of a lane. Shot off the mark from Werman. Final minute and change, first quarter. Chance to get it back within 1 if you're the Lions.
There's 1 minute remaining in the period.
Penalties looming large in that sequence. Shot there. Jay Megan didn't really have much of a lane there. Morris slipping, Denovich keeping pressure on with the short stick. Up comes for NJIT and forces the pass wide. Josh Valia with the help and forcing that errant pass from J.P. Morris. And so the Highlanders have a chance for the final tally of the quarter. Let's see what they can do with it. And then pick the tally. And it's the second of the quarter. Garrett Muscatella just charging ahead and finishing low. 5-2. A vicious start for the Highlanders. So Garrett Muscatella not allowing the Lions to head to the first quarter break with momentum. It's his second multi-goal game of the season. Had a hat trick on just 5 shots at Manhattan. For his best total, he could certainly match that. We're only in the first quarter.
Island goal, assisted goal for the ranking Garrett Muscatella.
Face-off win. Lindenwood charging ahead. Quick shot to come. That is wide from Nathan Roth. And there's going to be another penalty. The Highlanders physical here, but a bit reckless in their timing. It'll be a third man-up opportunity With 10.1 seconds, wisely take this to the end of the opening quarter. NJIT with shooting efficiency. They get a pair from Garrett Muscatella and leading 5-2 for the first 15 minutes of the ball strike break. As you're watching the Islander Sports Network and America East TV.
Fantastic, another NJIT network. We're watching it on Facebook at NJIT will come.
Pretty much says it all. At one shot in the opening quarter. They had 6 on goal.
It's freezing out there? Yeah, I feel it. I feel it right here.
Door open for 1-minute penalties in that first quarter. Something that the Islanders need to clean up. Matthew Bowerman is serving 50 more seconds of his second penalty. It's the third man-up opportunity for the Lions. 1 of 2 in the opening quarter. So they'll keep an extended possession around the end of 1. Fired here, nice save. Liam Brown with the save, Beck Kostelevich with the ground ball pickup. As Adrian Thompson had the shot. Valiant with the clear. Corey with the carry, farming. Try to absorb the last seconds down to the final 10. Muscatella with 2 goals with the carry here. Try to get this to 6v6. So the clear good, the penalty cleared. NJIT penalty come out 2 of 3. And can do so with the full 1 minute stretches. See what they'll do in attack. 5 goals in that opening quarter for the Highlanders. Did so on officially 12 possessions. Double pass and the finish. Owen Ford with the highlight assist, and Gavin Wilson has his second goal. The Islanders are feeling it. They lead 6-2. Scored a goal, but he has provided numbers now twice. His point scoring streak extended to 16 games. And on the other side, Cam Smith was at 21 games. He did get injured making a diving caused turnover. He is trying to stay loose.
As Kevin Wilson.
Hopefully he'll be able to get a game as he stands right now. The Lindenwood defense that is facing most of the pressure here. You get the face-off win. The advantage now 5-4 in favor of NJIT. It's been on both sides a solid start. Isaac Van Zimeren and Billy Kroger have the lion's share of duties so far this season. 3 of 5, over 2 of 4. Meanwhile, Dawson Gillette 2 of 3, Joseph Sarno 2 of 6 for Lindenwood. Pass a little bit low, but picked up on a hop. Shot clock under 30. Flint Thielen on the drive. Drives a tightrope GLE. The shot is saved. A little bit tough to locate. Josh Rivas picks it up. Islanders will work to clear. But Liam Brown, double-digit saves, and every completed game so far has 5 here. Open lane on the drive. Labertino passes away. A little bit wide of home. First scoop no good. Second scoop is good. Under duress. Alert timeout by NJIT. That was the win. Get to these tight games with 50-50. Or the Islanders' way today so far. more at least. It felt like that drama. NJIT needs to keep the scoring efficiency up, and tough to keep up at the rate that they've been at. We had 6 goals on your first 9 shots. That shot percentage is nearly not attainable to keep. And Sininski driving, one hopping shot, that was slowed up before the save. Lindenwood trying to go in transition. But driving shot, that's off the mark. So line seems to be one way. This shot was saved, Mason Homer the other way. Was wide. Morris high off the ball, loses it. Gostanovich trailing, picks it up. Spin and shot by Bowie. A little bit of a check into the chest. Affected by that one. And there isn't a flag down. Did not see the flag. That was tossed right over by the penalty area. So out of our view. It was an offside penalty, so that's why it was thrown near the sideline. I had that happen. So NJIT 1 of 1 so far, man up. And scoring within a 30-second penalty has it here. Wasatowski tosses up top for Corey. Corey giving away. It's going to be skipped over. Wasatowski passes away. Home shot gets blocked. Wasatowski picks it back up. 10 on the shot, or 10 on the penalty clock. Tic-tac-toe passing, and Garrett Muscatella has his second hat trick of the season. The NJIT Highlanders have their second man at goal as many tries, and they also have a 7-2 lead. Efficient work in my performance so far. Very much really better plays here. The back in field, you can see in the background, I had Josh he was just all in the dark. I was certainly feeling it right now. And let's playing his part. So he has a hat trick. Bowie with the assist. Jack Bowie after 3 goals and 1 assist. Last week has his first goal of the game. Really good trying to face off to try to get help from Jack Bowie. Eventually picked up by Logan Home. And the Highlanders look to keep the pedal to the metal. I tell you, the 6 of the first 9 is going to be impossible to maintain. They needed only 2 possessions to get their 7th goal, but had 4 shots in sequence. So NJIT not too worried about that shot percentage in terms of shots total. But really, how many goals at how many possessions you can get? Key possession after the missed shot. Skip pass was right to a leading pair of lines. Just missed right. And it's a turnover. Janet was partially in the way. Having Janet, a graduate student, by the way, St. Joseph Regional here in New Jersey, product of Vernon. And collegiately at St. Mary's this year, his graduate year. 12 ground balls, 12 calls, turnovers for the Mountaineers last year. Ryan Kemp on the possession, looks for a pass, quick turn and fire by Werman. It's saved by Brown. Loose ball pickup for NJIT. As the Highlanders look to turn on the Jack, moving forward, turning the wheels, skipping the pass, a dodge, a fire by Jack Mahoney. Nifty save with the stick the other way by Blake Nolan. Some well played lacrosse there. Transition offense and goalkeeping. So again, we see the Highlanders working the transition well so far this season. Oh, and Corey denied. He was to the ground. Gets it back. Shot clanks off the pipe from Bowie. Becky Caramel will go towards midfield. Barriman gets a little shovel ahead, keeping it in the offensive half and respecting the restraining line. Corey's shot goes wide here. Islanders are starting to ramp up the shot volume here. Trying to keep it on, leading 7-2. Pass. I'm not sure if that was touched by a line, but it was all the way back to Bowman again. He has scored 2 times in this possession alone. Batted to keep it alive. Both times respecting the restraining line. Kowski under pressure. Wilson and Corey helping him. Oh, and Corey losing the ball. They defended the pick very well. Ground ball pick up the other way. Quick pass and shot. Saved again by Brown. Line pick for that box ball number 6. So back the other way. Quick clear by NJIT. The Islanders so far 9 of 10 clearing the ball. Lindenwood is 7 of 8. Islanders certainly have been in control of this one in their final non-conference tune-up, where America East play begins here in Newark next week against the defending champs and preseason favorites Vermont. Ball on the ground here. Ellie picks it up. It unsettled. The shot though denied. Gavin Wilson had a point-blank opportunity that the defense came in from Fallbrook. Lee was also on the effort defensively by the keeper Blake Nolan. Either way, clear good for Lindenwood on what very closely could have been 2. Nehemiah desperately to get to the doorstep for the first time today. And Wesley Skersey gets the finish at 7-3. Pace push there on both sides. Skersey has his second. 2 goals, 19 LIU, and Marquette. Very promising freshman from Pittsburgh area. Mars, PA, Mars area high. 2-time All-America, was a 2022 state champion. The Pittsburgh Post-Gazette Player of the Year at the high school level. 7-3 now. Over the shoulder pass. Good pressure from Lindenwood, and the Islanders did not get the good pass there. There's a chance here. Lindenwood gets this next tally to creep back in it. Islanders had the first 4, Lindenwood the next 2. NJIT followed that with a 3-goal run, which was just snapped by Skersey. Mentioning NJIT in their final non-conference tune for Vermont, they take a trip here to the very next Saturday. Defending champs, preseason favorites, earning 7 of 8. Top votes as a shot low from Ryan Head to saved by Liam Brown. The other way we go. Denovich eye off the ball on the pass. Still fighting it. Oh, not get it. Just missed on the scoop. Lindenwood goes the other way. Morris passes to the wing. And shot high from Werman. NJIT increases at number 8 in the America East. They have no better team to make a statement against than the Catamounts next Saturday. Aggressive skip pass. There was a push in the back. No call. That was not a push. It was, I guess, more of the long stick defender Teddy Grimley tripping falling over the Lindenwood player. NJIT tried to pass ahead. Unable to get clear. to the Lions. The Highlanders starting to struggle with some turnovers here. Now gone 6 consecutive possessions without the goal. They have 5 turnovers in that span, including a pair of failed clears. And there's another one from Skersey. Brown never saw the shot until it was too late. It's 7-4. And so the Lions starting to creep back in this one. The Highlanders need a strong 4.5 minutes to help out the Vols. First career hat trick for Skersey. If you're first year at the Division I level and you're a freshman, it does give you an opportunity to help set the tone for upcoming recruits. To say, hey, look, you can come here, you can put an immediate stamp on the program. Face-off win follows for Lindenwood. They had a chance to get within 2. Islanders nearly got hung up, but keep hold with their defensive form. Trail defense comes in, ball on the ground. Still trouble. That should be a bag. First half or second half from now, Wood. Lewis on the dead initially started on that. Gets the clear. Late contact, no penalty. A few skip passes, a dodge by Mahoney. Sees as he gets checked. How about that? Well, good effort, but even better from Nolan to launch his headed pass. So the clear good for Lindenwood. Red hot start offensively for NJIT has cooled, which they're still at a 35 shot percentage. 7 goals on 20 shots. 14 of those shots on goal, so very strong 70 shot to goal percentage. But now that's where things really start to get interesting. Flint dealing on the dodge, he has the tally, and the Lions are back in this one at 7-5. The Lions are not going to go down without a fight. They have the momentum here. Blake Thielen, a freshman from Aurora, Colorado, a second-team All-State player from Cherokee Trail, has his 3rd goal of the season. A multiple effort at LIU. Another freshman that can put his stamp on the program early on. This Division I history. Face-off There's an opportunity for the Lions now to get within 1. It's been a game of runs so far. After 3 in a row from NJIT, 3 in response from Lindenwood. Islanders need to get back to their winning ways in the first 20 minutes here. The warning goes. Tight angle for the shot. That's no good from Warden. Lions had it backed up. Adrian Thompson on the restart. The senior from Aurora, Illinois. Tosses it up top. Shane Egan takes the pass, rolls, attracts 2, passes a bit high off the stick of Barrowman. Up comes from Shrivas, but he loses the ball. And it's right back to Lindenwood. Tight angle, and gets the pass and shoot off. It's 7-6. Great one-time finish. Shane Egan.
40 from 5, yes?
All of a sudden, with 2:10 left to go, this game has flipped on a script.
20 from 5. What, 20 from 5?
this one, looking like the offense was just going to keep taking it right to these Lions, but all of a sudden, one goal game. Lions have a chance to tie it. Islanders are getting the character test here to see how they respond after having a big lead. Thielen, right by the short stick forward. There's a pass away. Two defenders. Islanders getting there on the slide. The shot is saved by Brown. He will pick it up. It's a crucial save for the Highlanders. Long pass here. Are not taking care of the ball right now. Got to find a way to adjust to the changes made on the Lindenwood ride. Down to the final minute of quarter number 2. And a chance to erase a 5-goal deficit in this first half alone. Noah Berger, freshman from Centennial, Minnesota. Carries it to X. Right by a short stick. Passes away. Temp on the shot. Abby Karam will leave like Noah Brown or Liam Brown to make the save. Quick turn and fire. You have a tie game with 9.9 seconds left. Adrian Thompson. 7 apiece. And a comeback within a handful of minutes. Going right into half. There's 10:49 left in quarter number 2. And Garen Muscatella's man-up goal made it 7-2. And all of a sudden, tie game. Another face-off win. It's been a hot run. The face-off X for Joseph Sarno. Late shot here. Will be gobbled up by Liam Brown for the save. And that will do it. However, 5-goal run by the visitors from Missouri. Strangers to the shot volume in the opening half. Luckily, rapid fire again as the defensive Josh Schreibus forced the pass from J.P. Morris. Now where it goes. Skersey had a hat trick in the first half. Wesley Skersey heels back. Final 30 of the shot clock. Guarded by a short stick and back down Denovich. Slide goes to Schreibus. Next to the far lane. Ryan Kemp gives a pass away. Morris stepping fired and saved by Brown. Scramble near the crease. Spills out to the far side. All picked up by Charlie Robbins. Highlanders with the stop. Going the other way. Skipping the pass. Gazdenovich on the shot. That's off the mark. But again, the transition unit showing its ability. Pass away.
Tuesday. He's going to call us that on Tuesday.
Actual pass here is charged by Owen Corey. Passes to X. Logan home. Tosses it up top. And the problems from the end of the first half continue here in the first possession of half number 2. Unforced mistake. The 15th Highlanders turnover. It is right now making a massive difference. defense will have to make another stop. And consecutive scoreless possession point and turnovers for the Highlanders. Right now, it's got to be focus number one for the offense. Good job, Charlie Robbins, helping to back down the pass. It's a Lindenwood turnover. 10 of 14 clearing in half number one. Gets the clear. 2 of 2 starting here in half two. Flag goes down, maybe an offside. However, 2 of 2 man up in the first half. See if they can score here before the penalty is enforced. Corey. This pass gets batted down. Quickly get it back. Sikowski eye off the ball. Luckily no pressure on him. Gets it back. Has some space to pass to X. Wilson tosses. Muscatel looking for his fourth. Shot is safe, still a scramble. Lindenwood kicks it ahead. Look at the ground ball pickup. And the Highlanders have a man up as well. So the Highlanders will go man up for 30 seconds. That was their last tally. A man up goal from Garrett Muscatella. 2 and change, and then a quarter number 2 to make it 7-2. What can they do here? Taking their time. 10 seconds on the penalty. Dodge. Pass up top. Pass goes back. Bowie spinning, losing the ball. That'll be Lindenwood possession. Killing the penalty. Solid job on the line, but it's kicked in the open space. Gets the clear. Lions get a third crack at it for the lead. Jersey. Track slide. Get unsettled here for the Highlanders. Liam Brown makes another save. Ryan Kemp with the ground ball pickup. Particularly dangerous when Skersey already had a hat trick. Hands free. Try this for the double. Pass gets away though. Stopping good. Morris. Try this on the slide again. Now Kemp skips it up top. Skersey fires and gives the lead to Lindenwood. Extra opportunities abound, and the Lions have the lead. Yeah, the shot advantage and turnover advantage you should be leading. For the first time today, that's the case. Plus 8 in the turnover department, plus 17 in the shot department. Plus 7 shots on goal. Islanders need to find a way to just right the shit.
Is the camera that we're using for lacrosse the camera that is the one that is doing that like in the second on the screen?
And so the face-off here for the Highlanders.
Okay, so we just did it in the lacrosse game. Because I'm watching it right now, and it literally went black for a second. It was the third quarter at like the 9:45. Then I can always clip that too. But it just happened with that. It happened with that.
Trying to get 7 in a row. The shot denied by Brown. Ringley picks it up, turns it over. Another opportunity, Skersey looking for his fifth. Shot off the mark.
Jim's making a list of things so he can add this to the list. I think it's camera 2 that he has outside, right? Yeah, it's camera 2, and we're into pair number 1. Okay.
He's going to take their
Two.
time here. Close to 19 minutes without a goal scored for NJIT. Flags get a little bit wrong.
I'm watching the screen.
And the Lions have their 7th in a row. We'll see if that penalty holds.
It's, yeah,
It's unreleasable. It's going to be man up. Golf doesn't matter, but Scursy
it was at 9:45, like around 9:50, 9:45 of this quarter. Documented. What is it? Yeah, the stream, I have a clock. Yeah, I have a clock. Third quarter. Yeah, third quarter, 9:45.
Years long as a Division I member.
It was like literally for like a second and then it came back.
Trouble here for Wasson. Again, great defensive adjustments.
And it wasn't him changing the filter either, because I know that was right.
Get the skip.
Yeah, it was like the tiny blip and then it went back on. Yeah.
Actually, just got to come
That's what. Well, I know. I just saw it and I was like, hold on a second. I think that's what happened with basketball. All right, I just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye. All right, bye.
And NJIT, weather the storm, and find their way back in the Scursy, already by the long stick, fires a shot and has another. It's his 6th, and it's 10-7. Right now, it's just a freshman taking down the Islanders. So the nightmare run continues, 8 in a row. Some of these shots I didn't expect now by NJIT fast. Needing to find a way. Value with the pickup. Skips it over. Here's a shot from Gary Wilson. That was blocked. That's that. That's why he was Yes. He would do that. He would absolutely play that. Goal run by Lindenwood team. He had 14 consecutive possessions. We need to find something here. Corey continues to carry, driving, fending off, feet up top. Muscatel looks at his 4th and will have it. Finally putting an end to the run. And it's 10-8. Career high in goals for Garrett Muscatella. And there is a flag to boot. We'll see if that stays off. Not releasable.
Let's look at it.
By the way, Owen Corey with his 3rd assist in the game. Face-off violation. There's an opportunity here. Pounce on the man up with the face-off win. Now Lindenwood at the least can make the Highlanders force a turnover and take time off the clock, as that pass was a bit awkward, but still in range for Shane Egan. 20 seconds taken off the penalty. Egan with an aggressive pass and reverse finish. Adrian Thompson, a man down goal. And it's 11-8. One side's critical, playing better now. And the Islanders need to figure it out. Everything going Lindenwood's way now. Take care of business, man down. You know you're feeling it. Received on the pass. And an empty finish by Thompson. Keeping the Highlanders on their toes. That's there's still a chance to offset and make the scoring even in this penalty. Let's see if the Highlanders can get it there. Top it goes now to the doorstep, and Bowie confirm the finish. What they say is violation. They're going to confirm it. Jack Bowie, man goal, makes it 11-9. Put that the other way. Secondary. His 7th of the season. Now to even strength. Big battle here. Is there a push? Yes, great call. Start with Lindenwood possession. There's defense. Really needs some stops here. Lindenwood scoring on his last 3 possessions. Sometimes that's just the way the game goes. The offense struggles. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense. That shot blocked. Might have hit off of Josh Rivas. And one of the officials discussing here. Maybe the clock. Oh, you're going to have that reset. The officials set it back to 51. Yeah, the offense struggled, and then all of a sudden now the defense hitting a rough spell. And all that pressure on them for over 15 minutes. Next goal, they're right back in with 1. Getting the deficit. A roll of fire. Shot it all off the mark. Behind the back pass. Morris with the drive and a shot off the side of the net. The Lions fans think that one was about to go in, but it is a stop. Electric ground ball. More of a holding pattern on the right, but that time the pass is through. Got the clear in his first action of the year. Corey Eye on the ball. Under some pressure here, got help by the trail man coming in as part of the 6 and Muscatella. Muscatella almost had an entry to shoot there. Pass a little bit off the mark. Next pass was an aggressive one, and it'll be turned over. Problems persist in terms of your turnovers. Into the Lindenwood half. 18-8 disadvantage turnovers for NJIT. Lindenwood has not turned the ball over since their second possession of the quarter. Turn, hands are free to fire, but Lindenwood is saved the nine. Adrian Thompson. 15 saves now for Liam Brown. Lindenwood shooting advantage remains at a robust 48-27. 26-18 in terms of shots on goal. Again, this ultimately comes down to turnover. Having a chance to get the shot volume with your NJIT. And giving an opportunity for Lindenwood to rack up the shots. Possession back in their favor. Mr. Hamburger gives away. Nice roll dodge by Brandon Wasentowski. He fires a tight angle shot. That's no good. Quick pick up by NJIT. Pass batted into the air. Going around eventually to home. And he has the opportunity to finish to make it 11-10. A little pinball action. Home has his second. It's a 1-goal game. It's an even 23-23 in terms of ground balls. Now, 1-goal game, Isaac Benson, based on the ground ball himself, is charging past home. Lindenwood marks up nicely there. Defensively, doesn't allow a shot. Less than 2 to go in quarter number 3. Jack Bowie and the Highlanders have an opportunity to tie this game up. They led as many as 5, trail as many as 3, thanks to an 8-goal Lindenwood run. Wasentowski passes to X, quickly to the near wing. Sninsky on one knee, picks it up. Take to GLA, heels back out. A little rub, passes away. Bowie. Aaron needing help. Muscatella driving, tight angle to shoot. Owen has it backed up. Under 30 on the shot clock. Owens. Wasentowski turning and firing. That shot off the mark. Zininsky backs it up from the sideline. Under 20 on the shot clock. Final minute, quarter number 3. Wasentowski looks for a pass, batted into the air. Good work by the Lindenwood defense to get active sticks there. Ooh! And they're going to get flagged out. Clear is good for Lindenwood. Let's see if we can count on the advantage here. NJIT getting aggressive, double teaming. Pass gets batted down. And it will be a penalty coming up. Number 2, NJIT interference, 30 seconds. 30-second interference call against Logan Home.
Penalty 30 seconds interference.
First NJIT penalty since the end of quarter number 1. Number 1 of 3 in terms of sequences, actually, we were 2 men up. And one of those, we scored 1 goal. Big one here. And they're going to go back up by 2. Guess who? Wesley Skersey. Goal number 6. Sorry, 7. By Skersey. It's the second man up goal. Well, somebody for NJIT is going to have to step up defensively. Mark the man. As simple as that. He's proving his work. As been expected, 2-time U.S. All-American at the high school level. And it's an errant ground ball picked up at the face-off wing. Tries to force something there. Ball on the ground. Flag goes up again. And this time against Lindenwood. It's Bowie a bit slow to get up. 3.8 seconds left. High amount of penalties on both sides in this one. High pace, high physicality. But up and down in terms of the flow of this game.
Lindenwood, cross check,
A 1-minute cross check play against Jack Huntington. Now the team's 11. NJIT will hold on the possession and take it into quarter number 4 with the Highlanders drill. Top headlines in this one include NJIT's hot start, 6 goals in their first 9 shots, and round to a 7-2 lead. Early second quarter. But then Highlanders turnovers becoming the problem, helping to lead to an 8-goal Lindenwood run. And since then the Lions had the lead, it was 10-7, now 12-10. NJIT in the first 3 quarters, 19 by the Highlanders, 8 by the Lions. And then Wesley Skersey having a career game. And it's the 3rd key headline. He's up to 7 goals in his 3rd collegiate game. NJIT goes man up. Late 3rd quarter. Carries it into quarter number 4. 2 of 3 man up. To start. Shot fired. Grab Mercy now, backed up by Lindenwood. Flags are right down. As NJIT trying to put the pressure on the ride. Man up getting penalty. These little things are the type of things that the Highlanders have not done to help their cause today. That's got to be the frustration for Eric Wolf's crew. You like the physicality, you like the intensity, but it's now between the 2 sides. And the 11th penalty.
Penalty 1 minute, referee Jack Bowie.
Jack Bowie with a 1-minute penalty. Even strength for 51 seconds. And man up. Lindenwood having an opportunity to get back to a tie for a game high 3-goal lead. Interceptor trying to go up top. Big play by Teddy Grimley. Gets the clear. Pushes the pace. Islanders aren't going to have the numbers to quickly convert. And that's just a 9-minute turnover. Lions 11 calls turnovers. NJIT with 7. So then uncaused. That's 8-2. Not the dynamic NJIT wanted today. Owen Corey on the drive. Drives for a shot here. Falling down and making the save. It is Blake Nolan. Quick clear by the Lions. And with the penalties now clear. An opportunity for Lindenwood to extend its lead. Again, an 8-goal run. It is right now the big difference in this one. Flip this around after NJIT had the game's first 4 goals and a 7-2 lead. After the run, it's been more even back and forth, but Islanders need an extra step to close the deficit. Brown will make the save on a Leland shot. Again, Game's next goal gets it within a tally. Win the pressure on the visitors. And it may just come down to the wire yet again. It has in the previous 5. Aggressive pass, but that was a seed that was received well. 4 coming in that clear. Keegan Ford, Devin Ford. Runners from Lindenwood, New Jersey. Big factor defensively in the offense. Alistair Hamburger. Wing. Shot clock to 30. Now takes it to X. Hamburger. Continues to carry. Passes up top. Selinsky. To Lostowski. He rolls. Passes away. Hamburger rolling, firing. Shot is high. Backed up by home. 8 on the shot clock. We need something quickly here. Oh, goes to Wilson after got past Bowie. No location on the ball by Nolan. And the shot no good from Bowie. Oh my, that I guess it went the way it should have. That could feel painful way to get the goal. Not having that ball just waiting in the crease. It ends up being the clear good. Back to the visiting half here. Egan. Alright, by the short stick, Henberg. And Horn it goes. Hands are free here to fire, and the shot off the mark. Mason Homer. And they get it on target. Liam Brown to 16 saves. And Blake Nolan with 11. Pass by Lindenwood off the mark. Ryan Kemp chases to win it, using his speed to get the ground ball pickup. Guarded by the long stick. Teddy Grimley putting the pressure on. Looks for a swipe. Slide gets there for NJIT, passing around the horn, and it's sniped home. And Shane Egan has his second, his 13-10. Schreiber seems to be in the area. Shane Egan's unfazed. Lions had all 11 goals in their first 2 games. Again, the last game we played 3 weeks ago. Certainly got better. It does help having 52 shots in the game. Another face-off win for the Lions. But certainly this is one where NJIT leads 7-2. Committing a bunch of turnovers just have not helped out their cause today. This is not the game they wanted after the way they started, which was so promising. 6 goals in the first 9 shots. That shot hit off the side netting. So it will be a stop for the Highlanders, who like they need the next pair. You're down by 3, you're still well within it. But you want to give it the next one and try to overcome a 4-goal deficit. Highlanders will substitute. Corey driving. Didn't have room to shoot. Pumps, now fires. Shot was blocked. Loose ball call against Lindenwood. Bit of a break there for the Highlanders. They just have not been able to get much ball movement to the doorstep. Again, credit to this Lindenwood defense. Causing some issues like they did right here. Double team Darren Muscatella, he slipped, ball popped away. Another turnover. $1-9 difference. That pass wasn't a good one, but still picked up. Skersey looking for an 8. The shot is hot. That's certainly just a little microcosm how they and not the best pass by Lindenwood. By stretching the imagination, they keep possession. They have another opportunity here after the save. Head missed. Second chance opportunities for the Lions. Still work with the ball here. Approaching the final 7 minutes. Okay. Guarded by Grimley. Rolling, firing. Shot was blocked anyway. Spinning around, still loose ball. It will have to be picked up by Brown. The toss to the head. It is a stop. By NJIT. Gazdenovich slows it up. Flag goes down, probably for an offside. If you're NJIT, you want to push it here. I mean, to take your time. Get up the ball, you're keeping it anyway. Corey slipped, gets back to his feet. Bowie, trouble locating the ball. Gets it back somehow. Wasatowski. Guarded well, tossed up top. Hemberger. Swim and feed. Turnaround fire, shot no good. Now trickle out of bounds. No, it shouldn't keep it here. 20 on the shot clock. Tight angle shot that time. Off the mark and out of bounds. And up we go. A lot of time taking off the clock there. Offside. This is what we speculated was against.
Flag penalty, 30 seconds offside. Midfielders, Trevor Lockwood.
Trevor Lockwood. NJIT, crucial spot here. Corey, nice giveaway. Defense closed up in time. And loaded home. Patiently waits for his tally. Third man up goal of the game. It's 13-11. Well, they did it. Truly be right back at it. First win trick of the year. So it's 6. Red Muscatella and the Islanders with 4 goals, 1 assist. Of course, against Lindenwood means NJIT can get back within 1. And who will the Highlanders go to here? Corey's been more of a helper's role today. 3 assists, 6 shots. They fire here. It's off the mark. Was backed up by Logan Hunt. Not a bad effort, given what was available. Emberger passes to Corey. Looks to the far side. Wasikowski pumps. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Outlet comes from Bowie. Wasikowski. Want to pass to Corey with 25 on the shot clock. Corey driving, gets by his defender, slips. Shot is saved. Oh, if he didn't slip, he would have had a real good chance to drive and finish. Instead, it's a stop for the Lions. Lindenwood, so it is in fact turned over. Here comes Wilson for a skip pass, and that's turned over. They just did not time that right. Because if they could have timed it right, I wouldn't say gimme, but a real golden opportunity. Defense got there just in time for Lindenwood. That is huge. 2-goal game, under 4 left to go. Again, it's just going to come down to that 8-goal run. You can say, well, in the tight moments, not getting it done, but it's too much pressure on after that lengthy time without a tally. Liam Brown makes the save here. I don't think still have a chance. Certainly. 3 minutes left to go. We'll get the next tally and get right back in. Good. Pass to GLE. Wilson to Garrett Muscatella. The one thing that's missing right now is that quick energy goal that can fire the Highlanders right back in it. Corey dodging, passing. Wasikowski. Bent off a few sticks. His Lindenwood sticks have been active. Pass intended for Bowie is off the mark. And it's turned over. It will be the turnovers that dictate things here. And how about Matthew Bowerman causing the turnover the other way? Keeping the door open. Brindley. Gonna fire, shot is high. And there's a penalty out. Offside the call against John Copley. There's been offside issues by the Lions today.
Offside number 25, John Copley.
And this is the opportunity to strike with 2:07 left. NJIT. And it's been Sterling with the man up opportunity. 4 goals. Man up today. And are they taking this off?
Disregard that. It's an inverted flag. Stays white ball. 1 second.
All right. Well, now they're going to
There's
take it off.
no FD, there was an inadvertent flag.
No offside issue. At
There
least
was no offside penalty, there was an inadvertent flag.
turn the ball over. Why would the officials not confer about that a little bit longer before saying it was and saying it wasn't? It's a little peculiar. Also, NJIT keeps possession. It's not even strength. We're going to need something on the board here. Lost Catella, but we lost the ball, got it back. Sends it up top. Bowie is spinning, has to get the pass away. Defense closed in nicely. NJIT offense is not getting enough separation late here. Defense, however, Jack Bowie gets free and moves to 13-12. All right, here we go. Under 2, 1 goal game. 13-28. And Jack Bowie coming up here. All right. Here in the fourth quarter, is able to get 10 guys free. Lindenwood defense pick up the pass. And that one slips by them. And timeout will be called by the Lions. First goal in the game, will someone else step up, or will it be the Lions? Heading on the road 3 weeks after their first win and a winning record in their first year in Division I men's lacrosse. Trying to go to 2-1. Trust the game to win. That's Joseph Sarno for Lindenwood against an unsound defense. Shot goes wide. It was open there for, I believe, Jack Hartjay. Timeout, NJIT with 1:27 left to go. They're going to try and find their best ride. And they were in excess of 40 possessions for Lindenwood. And you have only 10 turnovers. That's a very good indication that this team came ready to play today. Even after the slow start defensively and trailing by 5. Shrive is putting the pressure on Kemp, and now a timeout called the other way. At the same time. It's going to come down to this 79 seconds quick shot fired. Watch. Why not? You have it backing up. Some help there. NJIT Artists, Pennsylvania. Yeah, you can say we had now this role with one if they can come back, he might be the man who ties it up with me. On the ground here, Islanders do their job. Shrive picks it up. And now NJIT, they got to take care of the ball and find the shot to tie it up. Final minute down by 1. Liam Brown stumbles a bit, needs help. Passes off. Belia. Dangerous pass there. Baron Muscatella. Pushing the back call. NJIT keeps possession with 50 seconds left. Here we go. Can the Highlanders survive an 8-goal run and tie this up with 40 seconds left to go? Second time it's come down to the wire this season. NJIT lost by 1 to Siena in the opener. Owen Corey, guarded by a long stick. Gets the pass off. Lasatowski with a feed to X, home with 25 seconds left to Bowie. Bowie ties it up. 23.2 seconds left to go. It's 13 all. The junior from British Columbia, Canada. Having the time of his shots late. He gets the fourth. There's still a chance here late. Isaac Benson there in the season has had a fair share of face-off wins with the ground ball by himself. It's going to go the other way though. Joseph Sarno slipping a bit, gets the pass off, 15 seconds left to go. Lindenwood, can they win it late? In the final seconds, pressure on from Schreiber behind the back pass, intercepted by Grimley. 7 seconds left to go. Launching it ahead. Ball by Ford. Keegan Ford. He'll try to fire to Lowe. It's in! Does it count? Let Mullen say no. Say yes. And NJIT has the higher ground. That's the buzzer. Are you kidding? Keegan Ford reaching back, grabbing the pass, firing a shot, beating the buzzer for the first ever NJIT win.